Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Q&A meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. Everyone who is interested is welcome to join. Please send in your question one at a time. Be brief and precise. Please let me know how the audio and video is doing. I shall start reading your comments and your question. First of all, Professor Kenneth Hunt. Good morning, Ajahn, you are clear. Thank you. Enilam Satu. Enilam Satu. Liberty Lee, good day, Bhante, audio and video. Good, thank you. Alexander Aroka, Satu Bhante, thank you. Fanny Ong, Sukihotu, Thanajan, video and audio are clear, thank you. Go Chin Chuang, Satu. Wan Batum Napa, Satu. Good day, Ajahn, video and audio perfect from UOSC. คุยหัว Good day, Bhante. Good day to you. Terence T.H. Lee, wishing Thanajan well and happy. Thanks for your Dhamma teaching. You're welcome. Grace Cheng, dear Ajahn, don't know why I won't be able to think consistently. You don't have enough mindfulness. Practice mindfulness, constantly reciting Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Bilim Sukihotu Thanajan, Satu, Satu. Mindfulness is very important for every activity. If you have good or strong, continuous mindfulness, you will be able to control your mind, control your action of mind, body, and speech. Bilim Sukihotu Thanajan, Satu, Satu. Hong Bi Chin, nice to see Mark. Well, good talk, thank you. You're welcome. I'm waiting for your questions, so send them in if you have any questions. Everybody is so quiet today. Busy doing something else. We have about 21 people watching now at this time. Joanne Lim Chui Ian. Good afternoon, Ajahn. Mindfulness is still very weak. I will try to follow what you have taught us. Thank you for your teaching. You're welcome. Nong Lin Lin, Satu Satu. Sam Lam, Tanajan, whenever I meditate, breathing feel the breath through nose to nose. I felt chill and breathing out nothing. I try not bother by it, but it's just coming back like this. Consider normal. Yes, it's normal for you. So don't worry. Just keep watching your breath and ignore everything else. Ayi Namaskaran Tanajan. Thank you. Harry Uchai. Ajahn, may I join this Dhamma class? Where you are joining now? This is not a class really, it's just a meeting where we just answer questions, asking questions. Liberty Lee, Pante, the world is filled with sensual pleasure, boosting element around, including social culture. Hence, it is very difficult to promote low desire culture in this greedy society. What's your thought on addressing this issue, please? Perhaps start from primary school, parent teaching, Satu. You have to start from yourself, and then if people see it's good, then they will follow. Like the Buddha, he started with himself first. Then when we saw what he did was good, we follow him. You cannot impose on other people what to do. You can only show them a good example. And if they like it, they'll follow you. Nandapat Pram Suwong, Namaskaran with my respect. Tanajan Satu Satu. Kenneth Tan Kibok, greetings Ajahn, may you be well and happy. Thank you. Sam Lam, thanks. Thank you. Alexander Aroka, I am listening carefully to my teacher. Very good. I.e., Tanajan, when we have friends who always depend on us to doing good, we have been taught him many times, but he still wants to make good things together. It makes it more difficult for us to practice alone. I myself might have the courage to let go, to ignore him, because I thought if I didn't let him go, he wouldn't be able to be independent. But my other friends couldn't bear to let him go. I thought in this case, am I the one who doesn't have metta, or is this arrogance in my mind? Please tell Ajahn. You can look at many ways. You can say it's with like metta or arrogance, or you can say it's wisdom. Sometimes when you use wisdom, it will sound like you don't have metta or you are arrogant. But wisdom is the guiding light, the way to go. So it doesn't mean when you see things and you know that this thing has to be done in a certain way, even though it seems like you don't have metta, you actually have metta, but people just don't see it that way, that's all. Because you mean well for that person. You're not hurting that person. You have no intention of hurting that person. You just want to help. And this is the best way to help is to let go. Adeline Chin, good afternoon, Tan. Ajahn, may you always be well and happy. Thank you. James Ong, greetings, Ajahn. Greetings to you. Tony Yip, Satu, Satu. Grace Cheng, dear Ajahn, we do such a promise to do something, but we didn't do. Is this will be bad karma, so how we repay? It's considered to be not good karma, but it's not bad, but bad karma, but it's not good karma. Because if you don't follow what you promised to do, then you will never be able to do anything in the future. So before you promise yourself to do something, you have to be certain that you can do it, that you can follow through. If you cannot, then don't promise yourself to do anything. At least you're not lying to yourself. Trong Toy Tu, vow to respect Venerable Pante. Thank you. Pramsa JW, Namaskar Paja. Good morning and thank you for your always kind and teaching us. Kadokwan, Rachel, Namaste, Prajan. Yo Ying from Chiang Mai. Good day to you. Catherine Poor, good afternoon. Mahajan Satu Satu Anumodami. Liberty Lee Pante, what is your thought on unnatural human DNA engineering, please? So-called doing good to save lives, but also possibly unleash the unnatural bad consequences. Ultra-rich people don't want to accept that, Satu. It's just another way of prolonging life, protecting your body. It's not considered to be bad karma, as long as you accept the consequence of your action. As long as you don't hurt other people or yourself, then it is not considered to be bad karma. Metta lo, Satu, Satu. rather quiet today. Maybe it's good just to meditate. Close your eyes and watch your breath. In and out, in and out. Calm your mind, stop thinking. Henri, Sadhu, Sadhu. Wat Lawrence, Sadhu, Sadhu. Cornel Kennedy, Vandami Ajahn from Indonesia. Thank you for joining the meeting. Swante, Sadhu, Sadhu. Tan Kim Fong, Sadhu, Sadhu. Kanokwan, Rachel Land. Lily, I fell down, got injured by knee. How to overcome a pain? Just accept it. Don't resist. Don't deny the pain. Just accept the pain and leave the pain alone. If you can do something about it, do it. If you can fix your injury, fix it. But you cannot get rid of the pain by your volition, by your thought or your desire. You just have to learn to live with the pain. Because if you have any desire to get rid of the pain, you are creating stress in your mind. Liberty, Pante, everything is connected to everything, cause and effect. Badly chosen leaders causes economic crash and social unrest. All this caused by uneducated, ignorant voters. This is karma vipaka. It is what it is. I don't know what you call it, but it is what it is. It's cause and effect. Chitta Sati, dear Ajahn, bowing to you in the chapter How to Fight Pain in your book Beyond Birth. You said that there are two methods of sitting meditation, one that does not torture the body and one that does. What do you mean that torture the body? You mean torturing the body by sitting in full lotus position or something else. And you said that in the non-torture way, you sat for 6 hours to train your concentration. So within 6 hours, while you're sitting the same way or watching the tip of nose or chanting the Buddha, only difference is that you sat in a more comfortable way. Thank you. What I meant is, when you meditate, if you have strong mindfulness, you might be able to enter into jhana before the pain started. That's the comfortable way. But if your mindfulness is not strong enough, then you are fighting with your defilement. Then as you sit for a while, your body will start to have pain. Then this is the torture way. So you have strong mindfulness, then you won't have to face the pain. You can get into jhana before the pain started. But if you don't have strong mindfulness, then you will have to be facing the pain. And there are two ways of dealing with pain. The first one is to use mindfulness. Keep reciting the mantra Bhutto Bhutto until the mind becomes calm. Then the pain will become acceptable. Or second, use wisdom to see the nature of pain is anicca, dukkha, anatta. You cannot force the pain to go away when it appears. But if you don't want to have dukkha or stress, you will just have to stop your desire for the pain to go away by accepting the pain. Siddhartha Suyameta, good afternoon, Tanajan. This is Siddhartha. A week ago, as the ordination project here reached its end, Ajahn Sopa now give the option for both new and senior monks to leave for the next 8 months until the next Pansa. If we would prefer to do Tudong at mountain forest or to practice at other monasteries, the only condition is that we should consult and ask permission first with him on where to go. So, as a teacher, he could give advice whether or not that place will be good for us. Yesterday, when I helped him with his bathing, this is the second time that he recommends me to go pavana at the mountain. Personally, I found staying physically close with a teacher is more beneficial for me rather than practicing at secluded place, but without a teacher. So I wonder if Kauchion is a viable option if I am willing to abide to any extra condition to make it possible for me to spend time and practicing there until before the next Pansa. Thank you. Well, if you think you get more benefit by staying close to your teacher, then you don't have to come to the mountain yet. Stay with him. But if you want to come, then you just have to come and try your luck with the abbot. See what he says. I cannot give you any guarantee or answer as to what he would say. So it's up to you. If you think you are happy where you are, then you don't need to go anywhere. And if you think you can be better by going away, then you should go away. It's your decision to make. Carnal tendency. Vandami Ajahn, which realm will you choose to be reborn at after this life and why? Well, if I can choose, I'll choose Nibbana, because Nibbana is permanent peace and happiness. Other realms, they are temporary realm, and eventually you will have to be reborn as human being and face the consequence of birth, aging, sickness, and death again. So if you have a choice, if I have a choice, I'll take Nibbana anytime. Once you get to Nibbana, there will be no more rebirth. We can say Nibbana is the happiest realm of existence. Alexander Aroka, I am building my rhythm to master the jhanas. Vipassana is something that happens daily, but I will have to attend autopsy section right after the jhana come back. The monastery here would like me to stay there with them, but there I lost my samadhi. So I decided to just dedicate myself to sunyata, and this I do here at home with greater efficiency. Is my way correct or not? If it gives you peace and happiness, then it is correct. If you can eliminate dukkha, then it is correct. The goal is to eliminate all dukkhas and attain to peace and happiness permanently. I.e., question number 2. These days my body is not fit for activity. When meditation cannot quickly focus, I recite Bhutto to repeat Itipiso Bhagava. It makes me calmer and more focused. After starting to focus, do I keep repeating it or just go back to recite only Bhutto? You have to try it out, see which way is best for you. The goal is to calm the mind. If you think your mind is calm enough and you don't need to chant or recite Bhutto, you can also watch the breath, recite the Bhutto, whichever way you want to do. You have to try them out for yourself, which method is better for you. Corneal tendency, Vandami Ajahn. If next life you are born in human life, will you choose to born in rich parents or poor parents, and why? You cannot choose, that's the problem. So let's not talk theoretically. You just take the life that you're given and make the best of it. It doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor. It matters on what you have with you from this lifetime. If you have a lot of Dhamma to take with you, then when you want, whether you're rich or poor, you will be gravitated toward Dhamma. So try to develop a lot of Dhamma right now. A lot of perfection, such as Dana, Sila, Ubekha, wisdom, Panya. These are the Dhamma that will propel you to higher attainment. It doesn't matter whether you're born rich or poor, it doesn't matter. The Buddha was born a prince there, and he could become a Buddha. Ajahn, born as a farmer's son, very poor. He also became Arahant. It's not what type of birth you get, it's what you have with you in your mind. If you have lots of Dhamma, the Dhamma will propel you toward higher attainment. If you don't, then you'll find it difficult. You'll find you will have to struggle to get to a higher realm of higher attainment. But you cannot choose your birth. That is something your karma will provide for you. Metani Wong Prayat Kayotin, Satu Satu. Kathleen Poor, what if I come across someone like Amara when their anger arises? You stay calm and let them Let them be, don't react. Just stay calm with equanimity. Tanai be, Satu, Satu. Tamsa, JW, Yom Yud Yen. Yom is to surrender. Yud is to stop fighting. Yen is cool. When you surrender and you stop fighting, then you find peace of mind. A teaching from Ajahn that I am continuing to practice. As on last Friday, I am facing many problems from work, but try to act and practice myself and have more sati as much as I can, as Ajahn teaching. I am feeling good and let it go. It make me feel good for a while. กนกวัน Rachel Land อภิวาเจ้าค่ะ Ali Hassan Good day Ajahn Liberty Bante Only Arahant will have no more rebirth. That's right. Kim Soma Satu Siddhartha Suyameta, thank you so much, Ajahn, for your compassion. I will consult with my Ajahn and will update you. Should I am permitted by him to test my luck with the abbot of Wat Yan. Thank you once again for your advice. You're welcome. By the way, there's one monk, I think he has about 5 or 6 pansa, and he practiced with Ajahn Sopa all these 5 or 6 pansa, and his home is near Wat Yan, so he's coming and stay at Wat Yan temporarily. Alexander Aroka, so I will use dukkha. It will be my thermometer. Satu, satu. That's right. If you have dukkha, see if you can eliminate it. If you can eliminate it with mindfulness or wisdom, then you are on the right track. Catherine Poor, please guide me. I am doing wrong. Offering of dana on the road. Why I am doing marketing. I met a Bhante and he showed me that his robe was torn as he needed a Sangha with good intention. And also the Katina, and also the month of Katina. Me and my cousin offer money instead of focus. Offer money instead of, oh come on, stop jumping up and down, please. Me and my cousin offer money instead because he said that the room have it from part of the city. Please advise. Just don't worry. As long as you already give, just feel happy by your giving. And next time, try not to give money to moms. Give them what they need. Buy robes for them or buy food for them. But don't give them any money. But this time you already did that. It's okay. Just feel good about it. At least you have helped him. It's up to him what he will use with the money. If he doesn't buy robe, then he's lying. But on your part, you have done a good karma. You gave dana. Maybe not as wise as you should be, but at least you still have good intention. You have done good karma. Next time you have to be more careful. You learn from your experience, learn from your mistake. So don't feel bad. You did a You did a good karma. You did dana. Tan Siu Hong, good day, Pante. Thank you very much. Sadhu, sadhu. I.e., question number 3. How do I know that I am not sleeping in meditation? When I finish meditation, sometimes I like to ask why I don't feel pain or just a little pain in my leg, even though it's been more than 1 hour. So I asked if I was sleeping or not because sometimes I don't hear the sound around me and the word Buddha is also gone. But I know I'm still paying attention to my breath. But I don't feel pain in my feet. I'm afraid it's actually that I am sleeping and not meditating. If you know what's happening, then you are not sleeping. If you don't know what is happening, then you are sleeping. Jeep Luangkun, Satu. Catherine Poor, Satu, Satu, Anumodame. Thank you for your advice. You're welcome. Chi Chin Chon, dear Ajahn, how to be consistent in my meditation. Sometimes I can do long and peaceful. Sometimes I am agitated and quit. How should I do it? You have to do a lot of mindfulness before you come to practice meditation. Because if you have strong mindfulness, then your meditation will be successful. If you don't have strong mindfulness before you come to meditate, then your meditation can be a failure. Keep practicing mindfulness all the time. Not just when you meditate, you have to be mindful all the time, long before you start, long before you come and meditate. Keep practicing mindfulness all the time. The more mindfulness you have, the easier and the more successful will you be meditation. Chi Chin Chun Ajahn, what do you mean mindfulness? To be aware of something like your body all the time and not let your mind go think about other things. Like watching what your body is doing every moment. Whether the body walking, standing, sitting, or eating, or doing something, you have to keep focus on your body action. This is called mindfulness. You should recite a mantra, Bhutto, Bhutto, all the time. This is also another way of having mindfulness. Kim Bun Chu, Sadhu Sadhu. Yu Meng Leong, Yu Meng Leong, Sadhu Sadhu. Chi Chin Chuan, I like to indulge watching movie, YouTube, and daydream. To have mindfulness, I must stop all these activities. That's right. You cannot have both. You cannot have sensual pleasures and also meditation. You have to choose one or the other. If you want to meditate and get peace from meditation, then you have to stop all these activities. Yu Meng Leong Metta. Angel Pui, good morning, Pajan. Greeting from Luxembourg. Hello to you, Angel Pui. Must be early for you. What about 7 o'clock now in Luxembourg? I.e., question number 4. A householder begins to meditate more often and begins to be less passionate about sexuality. Is it bad karma because we are still married? Do we become guilty of our spouse? Well, you have to choose what you want. If you want to have peace from meditation, then you will have to lose your sexuality and your responsibility to your spouse. And if it persists, maybe your spouse will want to get a divorce. So this is something that can happen if you start the path of meditation. Because the path of meditation is for living seclusion, for living alone, not for living as a couple. So you have to be aware of this before you start doing meditation. You cannot have both. You cannot have meditation with sex together. It's either one or the other. If you meditate, you cannot have sex. If you have sex, you cannot meditate. Pasana Chunhasevi, good morning, Prajan. I am driving with my father and husband to make merit and listen to Prajan this afternoon. Yes, come by. I'll see you in about an hour and a half from now. Enilam Satu Satu Chitta Sati Detanajan. So in the jhana, body pain might be still there, but mind won't sense it or won't be distracted by it. Is that correct? Or there won't be any body pain? Thank you. It can be either way. There might be body pain and mind just not being distracted. Mind has equanimity. Or sometimes there is no body pain, or the mind doesn't feel the body pain when it enters into deep jhana. Angie, good afternoon, Ajahn. Feeling blessed and thankful, able to listen to your Dhamma teaching today. You're welcome. I noticed today the video is very clear today. I don't understand why. Sometimes it's blurry, sometimes it's clear. Today happens to be clear today. Which is good. But this is something we cannot do anything about. It is anatta on our part. Chi Chin Chuan, do monks have free time? Can they have activities like sport during free time? No, the monks don't have free time. Monks' time should be spent on meditation and mindfulness, or studying the teaching of the Buddha, or perform their duties, like bintabat and sweeping, cleaning the temple, the monastery. No free activities for monks. Check LinkedIn, you are right, Anajan. The video is so clear today, very high definition. I don't know why. It just happened, I guess. Anatta, sape dhamma anatta. Just take it for what it is. Take it as it is. Don't have any desire for either for it to be blurry or for it to be clear. Just accept it for what it is. Then there will be no dukkha. Well, we have about another 6 minutes left, so you can still send in more questions if you like. I'll be here for another 6 minutes or so, then I will have to leave you and see you again on Tuesday night, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Thailand time on Zoom meeting. Angel Pui, too early, but almost. I used to be up early to pray and meditate. I will follow you to listen next teaching at 8 p.m. Luxembourg time, Ajahn. Again, i.e. question number 5. Is it wrong if I don't tell our spouse that one day when I'm ready I will enter the seclusion life. I only said that because that before I got married, I thought about a seclusion life. You don't have to say anything until you think the time is so. It's, you don't have to tell things in advance because you might change your mind later on. So it's better to wait until when you're ready to do, then you can go ahead and then let people know what you want to do. But it's just not good to tell something ahead of time when later on you might change your mind. So it can be constituted as lying. So when you have decided what to do, then you can tell people that. If you haven't yet decided, then there's no need to tell. Or you don't even need to tell people that what you're gonna do. Like the Buddha, he didn't tell anybody when he left the palace. He just left. So it's more important what you think and what you're gonna do than what other people will think. อายีนมัสการท่านอาจารย์ Ayi, thank you very much, Ajahn, for your guidance. Chitta Sati, Ajahn, it might be related to the network bandwidth. Are you using open Wi-Fi which is shared by many people? If less people is using it, then your video will be more clear. Thank you. Alexander Aroka, I accept my neighbors for who they are. I know why they get angry. Foreigners must come to serve and not to meditate. I have helped in various and different situations to the Dutch, including in publication about my work in Germany. In art history, indicate where I studied rare thing. A former Dutch student exhibit on the German official circuit alumni. I retire as an artist now. I have meditated stress on them. I can't help. Okay. Juan Patum Napa, thank you very much for Q&A teaching. Sadhu, you're welcome. Well, looks like that's about all the time I have for today. Thank you very much for your participation in this meeting today. I hope you have benefited from this meeting and help you advance in your practice. In the meantime, please stay healthy, stay mindful, stay safe, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you again at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.